What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 50 of the Group Ironman series. So at the end of the last video, I mentioned that there is a 2-week beta for the game Super People coming out tomorrow, and we'll be playing that for the next 2 weeks. So when I'm doing that, I'm just going to be AFKing ranged here at Ammonite Crabs. So I am currently 350k off of 97 ranged, and I also have about 14,000 or so rune arrows that I can use before I need to resort to using my broad arrows. Okay, so first off here, level 97 ranged and 360,000 XP gained so far. So I ended up being really lazy with this. It's been the 2 weeks already, and I'm ready to get back to the game, but in that time, I've only logged into the game for like 6 hours total or something. Should be 99 range at this point, but I just got really invested into the game, so I kept forgetting to log in. I guess there's a few cool things here I can mention to you guys. I know I did this last time when I played in a bunch of Warzone tournaments, so during the beta for the Super People game, there was like a $20,000 tournament every day, and my teammate and I managed to win 2 of them, and there was only one other duo across every region in the game that was able to do that, so that's pretty cool as well. I'll show you guys some screenshots as well. First thing you're noticing this is you don't see my name. It's because for some reason, I don't know, I thought it was a good idea to make my name backwards in the game, so that's where the like Suovid name you guys are seeing is coming from. But yeah, it was definitely a nice little break from the game, but now I'm going to be getting back to RS here, and I'm just going to continue where I was at and continue going for 99 ranged. And that is 98 ranged. I'm getting 60,000 XP per hour here with the rune arrows, as you guys can see from the tracker on the left side of the screen. The only thing that sucks is I only have 2,000 of these left, and I still have an entire level to go, so the XP per hour is going to drop a lot when I have to start using my broad arrows. But I still have another like 20 hours minimum to go until I get this level. A 20 million hit points XP. I just saw it through my chat after a couple of minutes, so I had to scroll up to show it to you guys, but it's a pretty cool milestone. Alright, so a few things here before I hit 99 ranged. I am only 1,000 XP away. Number one, I was getting about 50,000 XP per hour here with the broad arrows. And if you remember, I was getting 60k with the rune arrows, so it's a bit of a difference, but honestly, it's not too much. 2.7 million more ranged XP gained here while doing this as well. And once I get this too, I'll be sure to go into the bank and show you guys all the fossils I got. But there it is, the 10th 99 on the account. I tried to run away from the crab so I could get this to pop up and leave it here. So as for what I'm going to be doing next, I mentioned in the last video that I wanted to do smithing. I was thinking about it, and I kind of just want to get crafting out of the way. For the most part, I have a bunch of it banked in gems, and I'm just going to be doing gold tiaras for the rest. I know I'm going to be getting like 400,000, I think, XP from doing 99 rune crafting, but I just want to get this out of the way. It's going to be a while until I hit rune crafting, and having this cape for banking is incredibly helpful, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that even if it ends up wasting like 7 hours or something. Okay, so first off here, I'm going to go and put all of the fossils that I have in the bank here. This is the total amount I have. I don't know if this is enough to like complete the museum or not. Definitely will be going and checking that later. So another thing here, I'll show you guys my little overlay for my crafting XP on the screen here. If I include all of the molten glass that I have and also all of the gems that I can cut, I have 251,000 XP off of 99 crafting in here, and the rest I can just do from gold tiaras. And I'm going to start off here by cutting all of the gems that I have. Pretty decent amount of XP per hour here. I was getting 164k over all of my gems. But now that I have these out of the way, I'm going to start using up all of my molten glass, and I'm going to be making these into light orbs. Alright, there's the end of the orbs. I am 252k off of level 99, so with these done, I'm going to be moving on to making gold tiaras now. I currently have 75,000 gold bars as well, which is way more than enough to do this. Also for this, I'm going to be using the furnace in Shiloh Village. As you guys can see, it is 35 XP per gold tiara. If you compare this to doing gold amulets, for example, gold amulets are 30 XP each, so it's a bit more XP per hour than you'd get doing gold amulets. I'm going to need to make 7,200 of these to get to level 99. Not entirely sure how much XP per hour this is. A lot of you guys might remember that on release they kind of screwed up, and they made these 67.5 XP per tiara, so it was like over 100k XP per hour doing this, which they ended up changing after a couple of hours. Also, another thing here is I could definitely get more XP per hour if I just used my gems up to make jewelry, but this is super AFK, and I kind of just want to chill, so I'm just going to be doing this way. Well, it's that time once again, guys. For the second time this video, there is another level 99 that is going to be the 11th one with crafting. So I'm going to be putting off smithing even more here because I want to try to get yet another 99 in this video. I'm going to be going for 99 prayer since I want to get this video out to you guys, and I should be able to do that, I think, in maybe 3 to 4 more days. Also, one more thing here to mention, I don't know why I forgot to do this. I got 55.6k XP per hour making those gold tiaras. Realistically, this could easily be 60k. I was really lazy with it, but I'd say like the first half an hour when I was trying to get the actual rates, I was holding 60k, so for you guys that maybe want to do this in the future, there is the XP rates for you. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy this crafting cape. There it is, the easiest teleport to a bank in pretty much the entire game. Okay, so with this prayer now, if you guys remember from when I did this last time, I still have a decent amount of dragon modes left in my bank. I have 1,056 of these. So instead of going and actually making a gilded altar to get a little bit more XP from these, I'm just going to be using the spell. I did the math for this, and using the spell instead of the altar is only going to make me lose an hour of time, and it'll save me GP and just a lot of hassle. I really don't mind losing an hour of time using the spell over these. So before I get myself geared to go to blue dragons, I'm just going to sit at the bank here and use the spell to get rid of the bones. 228k more XP from these bones. Also, 365k prayer XP per hour, and on top of that, I got 101k magic XP, so this is pretty decent XP rates. So if you guys don't know, to use this spell, you need 1 blood rune and 1 wrath rune, and you can use it on up to 3 bones at once. I have a ton of blood runes, but I only have 900 wrath runes left. Thankfully, Zulu still had 6,500, and he put those into the storage for me. I don't think I'm going to need that many. It'll probably end up being about 3k or so to finish this off. But I also haven't shown you guys the group storage for a pretty long time, so this is what it looks like if you guys were curious. Nice, so I just got completely geared and ready to go, and I realized that I am completely out of anti-fires, so I have to go and collect some more of the most annoying secondaries in the game. I did some rough estimates on how many potions I'm going to need, and it's going to be around 100 to 120 4-dose anti-fires. Okay, over 100 anti-fires made, and I also made myself about 90 prayer potions. I'm going to need around 300 more of these, so between the runs here, I'm going to have to go and farm some more Renars as well. As for my inventory here, I'm trying to think of the way that I can set myself up to do at least 2-hour trips. So I'm going to be taking 3 super combats, 5 anti-fires, and as many prayer potions as I can. I know the combats and anti-fires are definitely enough for me to stay here for 2 hours, but I don't know if the 12 prey pots are going to be enough or not. I guess I'll have an idea of that after I do the first trip. Also, I need to bring my blood runes and wrath runes for the spell, and nature runes and soul runes to use the ensouled heads when I get them as drops as well. Also, thankfully, Alfie got a lance for this, so I'm going to be upping my XP per hour a lot with this. Per usual with most things, I don't know what the XP per hour here is going to be. I know on a Slayer task, it was pretty decent. It was over 50k an hour. I'm hoping off tasks to get at least 40k an hour, and at that rate, it'll take me 36 hours to finish off 99 prayer. It's going to be kind of hard, though, to get an XP rate here because the ensouled heads make a big difference since they give 1500 XP, and they have a drop rate of 1 in 50, so you can't really test it over an hour, because some hours I could get 0, some I could get 5, so I really won't have an idea until after maybe like 10 hours of doing this. As for where I'm starting off, though, I am currently 196k away from level 98 prayer, so I guess we'll see how this goes. And that's level 98 prayer. Also with that, I hit level 126 combat, which I believe makes me, I think, like the 5th person or something over all of hardcore group Ironman to have max combat. In terms of the XP rates here, it's been about 5 hours so far, and if you look on the top left, it's seeming like I'm going to be getting almost exactly the XP rate that I was hoping for. It's around 40k prayer XP and another 10,000 XP on top of that just from using the spell. Also, I was worried that the amount of prayer potions I was bringing wouldn't be enough for the full 2 hours, but I'm ending up using only about 10, so it's nice that I'm able to stay here for really long trips. But if these XP rates stay consistent, I'm going to need to do this for a little over 30 more hours to get from 98 to 99, so it's going to be a pretty long time still. So I figured since this is such a long level, I'd just give you guys a quick update once I hit the halfway point. Also, my XP rates have dropped a little bit since I've been doing this for a lot longer now. They've dropped down to about 37.4k XP per hour. So I'm finally at that point where I am only 479 XP away from getting 99 prayer now. Sadly, there was an update yesterday, so it reset all of my counters, but I gained a total of 370,000 magic XP, so I am 90% to getting to level 96. which is only 90k XP away. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. There it is, level 99 prayer, the third 99 in this video. And this is also my favorite skill cape by far. I'm not even going to be using the skill cape for anything. The only reason I want to get it is to wear it around the game. So yeah, there's the 99 prayers. Go ahead and buy the cape now. Also, I think this is by far the coolest emote in the game for any skill cape. It's super cool. So this is going to be a pretty random cut here. I thought for a couple hours on what I wanted to do next, and I decided that I'm just going to be AFKing some woodcutting. I'll probably do like level 95. The only thing that sucks here right now is I have to do this with a rune axe. We have 2 dragon axes. I know Zulu has one of them because he's been woodcutting, but I don't know where the other dragon axe is, and my teammates aren't on for me right now to ask them, so I'm going to have to do this with a rune axe for a while until I get an update from that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I'll show you guys all of the stats on the screen. Really close now to 1 billion total XP. We'll definitely hit that before I get off today. It's only like 170k away. I'm going to try my best to get the next video out to you guys within the next 2 weeks. I'll probably go for 95 woodcutting, like I said, and then maybe go for 99 smithing. That could be something cool to do next. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.